Have mercy, boys and girls. We're back again. Today, we're going to look at some more fantastic comic books. We're going to focus in today on the mighty Thor, the god of thunder. Because, I've got some little guy over there in England. He's bothered me. He wants me to make this Thor video, so this is for you. I'm making this video of Thor's. See these comics? Look. These are the Thor comic books. Now, look back here, Mr. X. Okay? I'm going to walk you through each one of these comic books. We're going to talk about them. Alright? Have mercy. Good. That's good.
This here's the second Thor. He's in, probably good amount of shape. He's pretty good. Solid book again. A little wrinkly. A little torn around the edges. Excuse me. Nice back. He picks up the story. Oops, sorry. Bad camera work. Thor meets the Executioner. I just love Jack Kirby. Jack Kirby, Stan Lee stories are the tops in my book. But it kind of recaps the first story, then moves on in to the second. See if I can find a couple of good pages. He used to bang his stick on the ground. Boom. Thor. Mighty Thor. It's kind of cool where Thor tears some jets apart. Jet pilots have to bail out. That's pretty cool. Let's find a Ditko story. See? Always has a nice Ditko story in there. Let me zoom out on that. It just don't get much better. A nice Steve Ditko story. No, sir. Good old Steve Ditko. Just great artist. Now, the third Thor, they brought out old Loki. And this was really the first time they started doing, talking about Asgard and the other gods, things like that. This book, condition-wise, he's there again. He's good minus. Got a little tape up there in the cover, which is really a bummer. But he's kind of got wrinkles and creases. He's a pretty tight book, pretty tight. Still intact. He just has that little tape up in the corner. But other than that, it's a pretty good book. Most of these books are tight, but they've been worn. They've been read. They've been stacked and looked at. There's the splash page with Loki. There's the bodybuilder page. Yeah, everybody wanted to look like that when they were little. Yep, that's right. But it's the first time they kind of talked about Asgard and stuff like that. Heimdall, Loki. Loki got. Trying to be kind of careful here. Moving these pages around. Boom. Some of that good old Kirby art. There again, one of the coolest things in my opinion is the Ditko stories. There's a great one in here. That's the third. Here's the fourth one. This one's pretty good. He's more intact than the others. So he's still got the wear and tear. This is number 86. Mighty Thor. fights a Tomorrow Man. He'd come back in like issue 100, 101, something like that. It's a pretty solid book. You know, pretty solid. He got wear just like the others, but he's pretty fine. He's pretty solid. He's a good plus book. Let's look at the splash page. Kind of let Kirby loose on some science fiction type stuff. Looks pretty good. Here Thor calls on mighty Odin. Odin comes to help him. You can see things like that. Kirby really could let loose in these Marvel comics. Thor fought some robots and stuff. Tomorrow Man. Pretty good action. Pretty good art. I really like it. Really like it. Has a fantastic Steve Ditko story in it. Some sword and sorcery. Knights and whatnot. As you know, Steve Ditko, of course, did Spider-Man, but he also did Doctor Strange. So I love these early examples of magicians and conjure and sorcery, stuff like that. Steve Ditko could really let himself go. It's really cool. Really cool. That's what I like about each one of these books. Got good Steve Ditko stuff in there. Oh, this one I like a lot. It's in pretty good shape. Number 87. Prisoner of the Reds. You know, that's back in the Cold War. We're talking, you know, early 60s. And America was against all the communists, you know. USA. So, they fought the Reds and the Russians and communists a lot. Book's pretty tight. You know, it's worn like the others. It's in a little bit better shape. You know, it's very good. Fine minus. It's got some creases and wrinkles and things like that. So all in all, it's a pretty good book. Let's take a look at the splash page. I like that. Prisoner of the Reds. It's pretty good. Yeah. Oops, sorry. Bad cameraman here. Let's skim. Another Ditko. Stan Lee and Steve Ditko. Pretty cool. This guy winds up, I don't know the story. I just love Steve Ditko, and I can't say it enough. Look at that, man. Classic, classic.